What's up guys, my name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and welcome back to the channel. For as long as people have played video games, there's been glitches and bugs, ways for players to tackle games and levels faster, or in the multiplayer age, ways to gain an advantage. In the Battle Royale genre, getting an advantage over other players is even more important, and with such huge maps and countless mechanics, it's no surprise that there's bugs. One of the most popular Battle Royale games right now is Apex Legends by EA Respawn Entertainment. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the top 5 game-breaking bugs and glitches in Apex Legends Battle Royale. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 5, Dropship Blue Energy Trail. This bug is a super weird one. It doesn't break the game per se, but it had to take a spot on this list for how strange it is. When you drop out of the dropship, this bug creates a huge blue lightning storm energy trail effect around the bottom of the dropship, blocking some of the player's vision. It's a strange bug because it's been a problem for at least one season now, and like most Apex bugs, hasn't been fixed yet. When one person has it, usually the full team has the bug. I'm not sure if it's a game-wide problem, but it's pretty funny when you get it. Number 4, wrong skins in Legend Selection. This bug is a problem since the start of the current season, Season 3. In Legend Selection, when other players pick a legend, for some reason, it always shows them with your player skin. So for an example, if I had a red skin for Bloodhound, but the person I was playing with had a blue skin, they would have my red skin showing for me in the Legend Selection screen. It's just a client-side bug, but it tends to get a little bit annoying because it's just not showing the accurate skin that they're selecting. It doesn't affect the game once the match starts either, and you can still see their personal skin in game, but it's just a tiny bug that you'd expect to be fixed by Respawn at this point, but maybe next season. Number 3, seeing through mountains. This bug is perhaps one of the most game breaking because theoretically it's granting you vision that you shouldn't have, just like a wall hack would. It doesn't work for all characters, and sometimes it's just a stroke of luck because you have to use a character that has the exact right height for that wall face. It's kind of situational, but if you stand in the right position in various points in the map, you can actually see through the wall and see player positions nearby. A player I played with used the bug to assess the camping spots of the enemy team. It definitely gave an advantage when they knew exactly where to grenade spam. Like with all bugs, don't abuse them as you can be banned, but seeing through the mountains has been a problem for multiple seasons, as there are countless different spots that grant this extra vision in and around the map, but they're only useful in certain situations, so they don't pose too much of a problem in the long term because the enemy players have to be in the exact position that you're in, and they have to be positioned in a suitable place to actually see them. So it's not always overly positive to use this bug, but it definitely needs to get fixed at some point. Number 2, downed in the dropship. This is one of the biggest game breaking bugs I've literally ever run into when playing Apex Legends. If you thought seeing through one face of a mountain or showing the wrong particles in the dropship was bad, this is perhaps the worst thing you'll ever witness in Apex Legends. This bug allows players to use melee in the dropship, allowing them to punch other players before they even dropped. This lets them knock people down in the dropship, so when the team launches to land on a looting spot, someone would be knocked down in midair. I didn't know the reason for this at the time, but it happened to me at least 4 or 5 separate times in the same day when playing. And fortunately, I'm pretty sure it's finally been patched now, having been a problem at the start of Season 3, but it was pretty hilarious and we got a lot of good laughs out of it. Unfortunately, it was always me that got this problem. Nobody else, always me as the member on my squad, on the team, who got this problem. When you landed, you would have half HP or even lower after actually being revived, so it really impacted the game if enemies dropped around you. Especially if you weren't playing with a pre-made squad or friends, it's highly unlikely that anyone would even revive you and you'd probably just get killed on drop. Number 1, Loot Box Catapult. This is single-handedly the best glitch to ever be a thing in Apex Legends. Unfortunately, it's been patched and fixed now, but it took Respawn literal months to catch on to the glitch and patch it. However, it wasn't much of a problem because not many people know about it. It was more confined to Apex meme videos and small-time tutorials on YouTube. It involved the team punching the inside top of a loot box multiple times. The more times you hit the loot box, the more you would mess up the physics system in the game. However, However, punching it too much would dampen this effect and stop it from working entirely. But it worked on literally any loot box that you could find in game. It just mattered where the position of the loot box was and the angle of where you wanted to launch if it would work. We would hit the inside of the loot box around 30 to 50 times, which would be a good amount, and then everyone would climb onto the slanted edge of the crate before being thrusted miles in the air at high speeds across the map. It was a perfect troll to escape close encounters with enemy players who didn't understand the glitch, or to see how far you could launch yourself out of the map. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you know of another Apex Legends glitch or bug in the comment section below that you've experienced or your friends have experienced, because I'm really interested to know if there's any bugs and glitches that I've missed. Maybe I'll make a part 2 if you guys have some really awesome bugs and glitches that you share in the comments below. Definitely make sure to click the like button on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, and turn on notifications by clicking the bell button next to the subscribe button, just so you don't miss out on more awesome top 10 and gaming videos every single day. And I'll see you next time.